So this is my friend Lori, and thanks for coming back to the channel. We appreciate you being here. If you've not subscribed, go ahead and do so. We're doing a lot of really fun videos. This is my friend Lori. We do real estate. We hang out. We like a lot of the same things. So I'm really excited to have her here today. Thank you so much. Yes. And so we were talking when we were having lunch the other day. We're thinking, what can you do different? And I have been making soup in the plant milker. So Lori has a plant milker. What have you been making in yours?
Well, to be honest, I've been making milk. Would you believe it?
Plant milk. That's great. What kind of milk do you guys make, man?
We drink a lot of almond milk in our house, which is the reason why I wanted it in the first place. Mm-hmm. And my husband, Nick, literally every other day makes a fresh batch, and we use it for our shakes. We use it for our smoothies, and just really everything that I cook with. Anything that calls for milk, we use it. And now we have it fresh. There's no preservatives. It tastes delicious. We've been really excited. But I'm excited to make some soup and see something different. What else can it do, Michelle?
I know exactly. I couldn't have said that better myself. That's exactly what the plant milker is about. It's getting rid of those chemicals and the gunk and all of the fillers that are in the shelf-stable milks in stores, and helping the environment and not buying all of those cartons, and just cleaning out, right?
And saving money.
And saving a ton of money, right? Mm-hmm. Because I have one friend that just bought theirs, and he said that they were buying 4 to 5 half gallons a week, right? That's a lot of milk, cartons, and money. So they're what, $4 to $6, right?
Yeah.
And then you're timesing that 4 to 5 times every single week, and you're buying bulk nuts or bulk oats or bulk whatever, and it's literal pennies on the dollar. That's a huge savings. So
Michelle, that's nuts.
That's nuts. That is nuts. It's actually nuts. That's true. All right, so just to answer your question, so I've been trying to come up with different things, and if you've watched any of the other videos, I had a tomato soup. I was just literally sitting one night on my computer thinking, what else can the plant milker do? And what about soup? Because it has a heating element, right? Yep. So it's not like most blenders that are just plastic with bunches of parts that can stain or get clogged up with foods. It's literally just one single cylinder of food grade stainless with one set of blades. So that really allows you to do a lot of different things, right? So I put a can of tomatoes, a little seasoning, and then I used cashew milk to make it creamy, and I blended it on the smoothie feature, and it was unbelievable.
Ooh, I'm excited. Let's do it.
So we're gonna make butternut squash today, which is perfect for fall, and I'm gonna have Lori make this one. And you can see just how simple the ingredient list is, which is again all about what we do, right? It's clean living, it's no chemicals, it's simple, clean, and inexpensive and easy to attain this type of lifestyle. So, all right, we're gonna do, this is just a single bag of butternut squash that was frozen, and I just let it thaw overnight in the fridge. So we don't want it icy because we don't want it to turn into a smoothie, right? Right. So we want it nice and thawed and warm. Okay, so go ahead and just put the butternut squash in.
All of it?
Yep, let's just do all of it. And we've not made this before, so today is the inaugural day of butternut squash soup here on Clean Living. So we're gonna hope that it turns out really well. I think it's gonna be great. All right, so then we did garlic powder. It's a little bit of garlic. It's probably I just say maybe a teaspoon, a good teaspoon. And this is white pepper. So that's about a half a teaspoon. So you know why you would use a white pepper?
Because our plant milker is white?
Because it keeps the black flakes out. So if you want the black flakes, that's fine. But if you want it to look smooth and pretty, just use white pepper.
Makes sense. What do we have here? Garlic?
Yes, garlic powder. Same thing, about a teaspoon. And then we did about a teaspoon of salt, a little bit coarser salt.
Also white?
Yeah, also white. And that's it. So now we're gonna fill it full of water. So we'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, so for the water for soup, how I made the first one, and again, this was just sort of playing around with it, which is what's so wonderful about the plant milker. If you can come up with a concept, just give it a shot. You can't really do anything to it, right? You're not gonna break any parts in there. So I did the minimum line versus the maximum line that you'll see in your plant milker, just so it's a little, denser, a little smoother, thicker, exactly. So we're just gonna put the lid on it. Listen for the beep always, right? That's how you know it's activated. And then I'm just gonna put it on smoothie feature. And then it's 3 minutes, and in 3 minutes we should have some really fantastic soup.
Ooh, so, can't wait.
I know, right? And then we're gonna put some great toppers on it, so we'll be right back.
What are we gonna do next, Michelle?
Okay, I want to see if it turned out, right? Because again, this is the first time I've ever made the butternut squash soup. I know the tomato soup worked perfectly, but it should be fine, right? So let's just see. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the color.
I know, it's so smooth. And look at that. It's like just perfectly
And there's no
smooth.
chunks. It looks like it almost went through a blender.
Right? That's incredible. So that's the best thing about the plant milker is that it really is up to you and your creativity as to what you want to do with it. I always say it's like, when you're trying out a new device, you can't really break it.
Right.
You might as well just try what you're thinking. So think about all the different profile soups that you can make there, right? So give it a shot. We're going to do what I think make this like a little bit creamier is we made cashew milk before. So we're just going to put some cashew milk in it. If you want to just do that, Lori.
Yep.
And then I would say, if you want to take it to the words that are in the plant milker, fill it to where it hits like the middle of those words. So you started with minimum line water, and then you're going to blend it, and then you'll put the milk to the middle of the words in the plant milker, and that should make it nice and creamy. So really all we have to do now is get it to a pot. I like to use one of our partner brands. It's called Safety Grip. So Clean Living with Michelle and Safety Grip are on hsn.com. And what I like about Safety Grip is that it has a ceramic interior, which really falls in line with our clean living concept, right?
Yeah.
There's no chemicals. It is easily cleaned out, and I love that no chemical cooking. It's got an aluminum bottom, so it heats really quickly, which I really like that as well. But I like the stabilizer, so I'm going to let Lori show you the stabilizer. So hold it like a regular pot, Lori. Okay, and then I'm going to pour all of this soup in there. Okay,
Right.
And you're going to feel how heavy it gets. All right, look how smooth that is.
Beautiful.
That's incredible. Look how beautiful the color is too.
I love it.
Okay. All right, now you can sit it down. Try to hold it like that. That's heavy, right?
It is heavy.
Now, do the thumb. Pick it up.
Oh my goodness. What a difference.
Isn't that
That's
amazing?
dramatic. I love it.
So it's, clean living is about getting in the kitchen and knowing that things are very attainable and easy to do.
And ergonomic.
And that's exactly what Safety Grip's about too. So you can find them on hsn.com as well. So we're going to let this heat up for a minute, then we're going to come back and put in a couple nice little decorations on top, and then we're going to try it.
Woo! Can't wait. And we're back. And
Yes.
we have soup.
It's so beautiful.
Oh
We're
my gosh,
so
I'm so excited. It smells delicious. I can't wait to eat it. Can you pour me a bowl?
I'm going to. So I tell you, you can see just how thick and creamy it is. What we did, we put it on the stove, we let it come to a boil, and then we let it simmer for probably 5 to 7 minutes or so?
Yep.
Just so it gets thickened up like a regular soup would be. And then this is where you get to play with it. Whatever you want to put on top of it, nothing, maybe add some little seasonings to it, whatever you want. But what we chose is we made some candied walnuts. So we just did brown sugar, fresh walnuts in a nonstick pan, and then let them caramelize and then just get crunchy. That took maybe 7-8 minutes?
Couple minutes,
Yeah. And then we fried some sage. If you haven't had fried sage, it is that extra little element, that extra taste that is so familiar and so fall and so holiday-ish, but it really amps it up, right?
It looks beautiful.
And it looks so pretty this way. Okay, so do you want to go ahead and put however much you want on yours?
Sure. You were telling me about soup in a can and why this is so much better and easier.
Well, all you have to do is, I always tell you when you're looking at your creamers and your milks, just anytime you're in a store, before you buy anything, just turn it around and see what's in it, right? The same thing with soups. If you stand there and look at your favorite soups or even new soups, read what's on the label because they are full of stabilizers and chemicals. They have to be shelf stable, right? So they have to have things in them to keep them there, food safe. And the biggest thing that they have though is salt, sodium, and different types of sodiums. And you'll read them throughout the labels, and they're masked as different words. So when you look at the total salt grams, sometimes they'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 milligrams a serving.
Wow.
So if you're someone that's on a low salt, or you have a heart diet, blood pressure diet, any of those types of things, that can put you in a tailspin. Or if you're on a healthy track where you don't want to have the salts,
you don't want to feel bloated and have your skin blow up.
Yeah.
But this was so easy. Just a couple ingredients. It didn't take very long. I can't wait to try it.
I know. Let's try it now. Okay, here we go. I'm just so excited. All right, I love to pick up my soup. All right, so again, it was butternut squash, garlic powder, That's good, right? It's just so clean. You can just
Creamy, delicious, buttery.
and that's all it is.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Again, just a few simple ingredients, whatever seasonings you want. We were also talking, you could also put like turmeric in it. If you wanted it a little bit less, a little bit more color to
You could
it.
put some protein in it.
You could put anything in it, right? Anything that you want to put on top of it. And it's like I make my son's soup and I'll put little things like on top, you know, maybe extra, like you said, protein pieces or whatever. So just play around with it. I love the plant milker because again, it's not just to make milk. You can make milk and use the milk for whatever you cook, right? Baked goods, casseroles, anything that you use milk in, but then you're making your soups, you're making your smoothies, you're doing all kinds of other things. And here's the thing that I always forget to talk about this. It has a self-cleaning feature. So all you have to do is put water, a little bit of dish soap in it, and then turn it on boil. It's self-clean, and it boils that soap and water, and it cleans it, and you just rinse it out. You don't even have to scrub it out.
Oh my gosh, I learned something new. Well, now after today class, I've learned how to clean my plant milker. I've also learned that I can make something other than milk.
Yes.
I'm excited. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks so much. And of course, we're gonna have new videos all the time. So subscribe, like the channel, and we'll be back for some Christmas videos soon.
Thanks, Michelle.
See you next time. Thanks, Lori.